Hello. Thank you for joining both Keep6ix and Nathalie Training for this informative nutrition session. My name is Nathalie Lewis. I'm a personal trainer and a lifestyle coach. I am very happy to present to you the information and advice about nutrition that will assist you on your lifestyle change and help you regulate your weight during the COVID-19 pandemic. I will be covering the 6 essential nutrients and how our body uses them. Some of these nutrients you already know, so I'll be asking you some questions, so we'll be interacting. So make sure that you know your foods, because I'm sure you love foods like all of us do. I'm also gonna teach you about portion sizes, and at the end of this session I will demonstrate to you with some of our favorite foods and snacks so that you can know how much to eat during these difficult times where we just want to eat everything. Carbohydrates, we call it carbs for short, right? But calling it carbs for short, it doesn't change the way it works. There are simple carbs and there are complex carbs. But first, I'm just going to tell you what carbs do for our bodies. Carbs is essential for our brain functioning. That's why sometimes when we're low on carbs, we get fatigued, we get dizzy. Also, it is essential for our working muscles. And also, it offers dietary fibers to assist you in digestion. There are 4 calories in 1 gram of carbs. I'm going to give you some examples of simple carbs and some examples of complex carbs. Simple carbs are like white flour, white rice, and so forth. And chips. Not to forget chips. That's very important because we love our chips. But that is simple carbs. And the reason why it's called simple carbs is because your body breaks it down into sugar faster and you therefore get hungry, therefore you just want to go eat again. Complex carbs are like sweet potato, brown rice, quinoa. These are complex because your body takes longer to break it down into sugar, therefore you stay fuller longer and you won't go and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Protein builds and repairs body tissues such as muscles, ligaments, and tendons. Protein is also useful to transport fluids, creating hormones and enzymes, and helping with immune responses. Protein contains amino acids, which is found in animal proteins and assist in muscle recovery. The third nutrient I'm going to talk about is fats. Fats are a major source of energy because there's a high concentration of calories. Fats also form a large group of substances known as lipids. Let's talk about vitamins. Vitamins are organic compound that is necessary for good health. Our bodies do not make vitamins. Therefore, how do we get our vitamins? We get our vitamins from fruits and vegetables and also from supplements. Because sometimes we don't get to eat enough vegetables. We don't get to eat enough food because of our daily ins and outs and running around work and so on. So sometimes we have to use supplements to get all the necessary vitamins that we need. So I'm going to show you a few sets of vitamins. These are some of the vitamins that I use. So I have vitamin C, I have calcium and magnesium, I have my multivitamins, and I have my probiotics. Let's talk about minerals. Minerals are simple but important nutrients that has a variety of functions. There are 20 to 30 minerals. Most are easily accessible through balanced diets. There is sodium and potassium. These assist you with the level of your body fluids. There is calcium and phosphorus, which are essential for bone health. There's iron, which is important for hemoglobin, which is the blood, and the transport of oxygen. And there is iodine, which helps regulate metabolism. Let's talk about water. Did you get your daily intake of water today? Did you know water is very essential for survival? Our body is made up of 60% of water. Water is used for digestion and metabolism. assisting you with chemical reaction, carrying the oxygen through the blood, regulating your body's temperature, lubricating your joints, removing waste, and assisting you with respiration. Let's talk about portion sizes. Portion. A lot of us don't know about portion because we're so used to grabbing plateful, handful, mouthful, bottleful, everything full, right? But portion is very important so that you could keep your calories within a certain number, especially if you have certain fitness goals that you're trying to achieve. Always try to keep a copy of portion sizes on your fridge so that you don't overeat. So you have an idea when you're preparing your food how much you need to put on your plate, how much you need to pack in your lunch bag, and how much your daily caloric intake should be. There are ways that you can measure your foods so that you can get the right proportion for the caloric intake that you're trying to achieve. You can use your hand according to Canada's food guide, or you can use your scale because of sanitary reason and the fact that we're in COVID-19 pandemic. So it's better to use a scale rather than your hands. But I'm still going to explain to you how you measure with your hand, just in case you don't have a scale. So for fish, poultry, and meat, it is 3 ounces, which is about a square in your hand, the palm of your hand. So the fist represents 1 cup. 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of vegetables, 1 cup of ice cream. You notice I say ice cream, right? We have the cupped hand. The cupped hand represents half a cup. Half a cup of beans or half a cup of potatoes. That's all you need. Half a cup, no more. So now we have the 2 cupped hand, and that represents 1 ounce. 1 ounce of what? 1 ounce of chips, 1 ounce of popcorn, 1 ounce of pretzel. You see the good stuff that you like, that you think is good, you only get 1 ounce of that. Now we have the tip of the thumb, and that represents 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of what? 1 teaspoon of cooking oil, 1 teaspoon of mayo, right here, and 1 teaspoon of butter. The things that you think are the good stuff, you only get that much, 1 teaspoon. I have portioned them out into a few of the food groups or nutrients that we talked about. Then I'm going to transfer them onto a plate to make a full, complete meal so that you can see how they all can come together. So first I'm going to talk about plate number 1. Plate number 1 is your carbs. Remember, carbs is good for energy. Plate number 2, plate number 3, and plate number 4, this is your vitamin section and minerals. These are vegetables. And then I'm going to move over to your protein, which helps your body repair. So now we have 5 of the 6 nutrients. Guess which one is missing? Water. So now we have a complete meal that you could create at home for dinner or for lunch. Instead of ordering fast food, instead of going to the fridge and grab ice cream, this doesn't take as long. This would take you at least 30 minutes to create. These are foods that you find in the local food store, and they're fresh. They're fresh. The fresher the food is, the more healthy it is. So here, you have no excuse. Learn to cook, learn the foods, understand what it does for your body, and take care of yourself in this time. If you're looking for fresh fruits and vegetables that are locally grown, please check out the Black Farmers Market.